football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go!
Quick release by the QB. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the high.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Final play of the quarter coming. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these 2 wide receivers are putting up. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. He's loose at the 15. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Pulls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Swings it out to his running back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Fires complete on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Fresno State right back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Again, no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Fresno State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap set.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Offense in the hurry up. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Freeman. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Motion from the wideout. Firing to the right, complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
brings up second and goal.
And the ball's out and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the #1 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Scarlet Knights, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country.
And the Rams will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me at halftime, this is what they expected from this quarterback. As you know, the Heisman hype is continuing to swell around him, but his performance is meeting the moment. We'll see if he can keep it going here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs... more of that as the game goes on.
So now it's second and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Just keeps slinging it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the 1st down. Nice job by the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. The screen, he's got wheels. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Sends it back in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Takes the easy one to the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Hand off for Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dances away to buy time. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Great place to start for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Fresno State right back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw again. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Touchdown, for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Rams line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the back. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
They're working that left side. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Snags a quick pass on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.